There's a terrible trend for me right now. I liked what I saw in the first 8 minutes, 8 to 10, and then I didn't like what I saw in the second 10 of the first half. For whatever reason, we got to correct something there, and I'll figure that out. But then I obviously like the first 10 and the last 20. I thought we played some really good basketball. We shared the ball. Guys really stepped up. We got ourselves to the free throw line. Lamar had a great beginning of the second half. Mike really contributed, only playing 20 minutes. I thought Julian played solid, even though his stat line isn't the best. He did some really good things for us. And then Shep's playing really good basketball. It was nice to see Tony Carr, who got 2 fouls, come out and continue to play hard. Because sometimes when you're a freshman, you get 2 fouls, you're not used to being in foul trouble. You sit out for a long time, then you sit out at halftime, and then we kind of lose you. And he stayed with it. So there's definitely a lot of positives, and there's a lot of things we have to work on. Obviously, turnovers. Live ball turnovers are a killer right now, and offensive rebounding. Got to do a better job. Even though there is dead ball rebounding, I still feel like that's giving them another possession that we can't afford right now. So I definitely think it's obviously a learning process to win some of these games. We're growing. There's a little bit more chemistry out there. I see guys getting more comfortable with one another, and some of the lineups that we're playing, guys are getting more comfortable. Guys know when they're going in now, so we're getting a nice pattern. But still, they're young, and there's little things, the simple things we have to do better to be able to become an elite team, and that's just being in stances longer, tagging and boxing out, and they're just simple things. And then the turnovers, it doesn't have to be the highlight reel. It can be simple, it can be effective, it can be efficient. That's still a great play, and that leads to 2 points, or it leads to a foul, and then we get to the free throw line. So this is such an amazing process where we started that first game on a Friday to where you are now. Man, it's flown by. But we've definitely gotten better, which is a good sign. Well, I was a point guard, so I knew this was going to happen because of how I'm trying to play a little bit faster, even though our pace has definitely slowed down a little bit. I want to play faster. I knew it was going to happen, and I can tolerate some, but there's others that I just can't tolerate. As a former point guard, you just have to have that sense and feel for the game of just being simple, solid, and efficient.
That's great. He instills the ultimate confidence in me. So he just lets me know what he wants done game in and game out, and I just try to quarterback the team as best as possible. But as far as playing under a guy like him, it's great, and especially because he was a point guard, so we kind of see some of the same things, and we're kind of always on the same page, so it's just a great playing under him.
Do you feel like he holds you to maybe a little bit higher of a standard playing that position?
Absolutely. I would definitely have to agree with that, but that's not what you want from your coach, whatever level you plan on, for him to hold you to a higher standard and kind of expect more out of you. He always says we're getting too cute or we're trying to be too flashy, but like he said earlier, the turnovers, I just think like they're going to come, but if we focus on the details and the small things, like Coach Pat says, we're cut all that out.